That was not nice at all. That was not nice.
Hello guys, can you move on?
Let me move on where? Can you move on?
We can seize your phone if we need to.
Seize what phone? I don't think so, darling. You can try.
She can seize it under Section 19 of PACE because it contains evidential information. So if she needs to seize it, she can seize it. Because I'm just making sure you understand.
I can hear you. You don't have
that's
to touch
fine.
me. You don't
Good.
have to touch me.
Good. That's what we want to do.
Alright then, so what you're going to see in this one is you've just seen that little incident, and what they're saying is they can seize the phone, yes, if it contains evidence of a crime. He hasn't filmed any evidence, well, he has filmed evidence of a crime, but against the own police, so what they're saying is we will seize it and destroy the evidence to prevent that from getting out. That's what this is basically saying, because, yes, a police officer can seize your phone or camera footage if they believe it has evidence of a crime. Now, this last, what they're arresting, why it takes 20 of them to come and arrest a little drug user, is on suspicion of burglary or theft. I can't remember which one it said. This has really wound me up because of the way this escalated, extremely outrageous for no reason. Because the police know they can. That's what it is, because they know they can and they can get away with it. Well, the only way for them to not to get away with it is to blow this up massive, get hundreds of thousands of views, get it in the mainstream media, and then something will happen. That's the only way something will ever happen to any of these fucking tyrants. But let's just get straight into this video, and then I'll add the bits of the law in where they quote the law. So let's just go.
Stop touching me now and I will calm down. Stop touching me and I will calm down. Remove your fucking hand. You can't. Don't touch me. I am common law, you fucking prick. I govern myself. I am under my own government. You keep going. Fuck off. I'm under common law. You can't detain me. You can't detain me. I'm not allowed to touch you. Exactly. So I gave it back, and this is what's happening with me. I'm covered in bruising. You bruised me the other day. You grabbed me in my arm, I'm bruising up my arm. Yeah, don't worry, I'm going to show everyone. Really? Is it appropriate to be filming this?
Excuse me?
Is it appropriate to be filming it?
Why don't you mind your own business? What's it got to do with you, what I'm doing?
I'm just concerned for her that you're standing and what you're going to do.
I'm filming to make sure he's not doing nothing wrong. Why don't you just mind your own business, yes? Do I think it's appropriate to be filming this? We're filming you, walk off. Yeah? Is it appropriate to be filming?
If anything happens there, you have to have evidence. Nowadays you have to have evidence, isn't it?
Think about what you say next time. Think about it. When you go home, think about it. Yeah? Think about what you say. And mind your business.
You don't know me. You're a shooter.
Okay then, so that idiot was just walked up. I'm going to call her an idiot because what she doesn't realise is what is about to happen. Nobody realises what is about to actually happen. So what's about to happen is a big gang are going to roll up and start attacking everybody. That's exactly what's going to happen. And then they're going to justify it because they're the police. They're the police. We can do whatever we want. Absolute fucking disgrace. That's what this whole interaction is. And this highlights why people don't like the police and why there's been riots all over. This is absolutely disgraceful, the behaviour, what's about to happen. And that woman, it's a good job you walked away, mate, because if not, what would you be doing? Getting your phone out to record the whole interaction of the police attacking people? The police like, well, we got body-worn footage. We are filming everything, which goes missing and which suddenly disappears and stuff because you don't log it. Don't ever just trust the police to record your interactions. Record your own interactions because that's evidence you've got there and then, which will not be edited in any sort of way. The police like to black stuff out and mute it, and then they give some absolute ludicrous reason for doing so. Well, let's just continue.
The was no need to do that. That's why I thought, and that's why I'm going to express. I have right of free speech if you know your law. Report him, babe. Report him. Take his phone number.
I took nothing.
Yes? Would you like to smile for the camera? Any more questions?
Don't be cheeky.
They've got nothing better to do. That's their life, unfortunately.
I don't own this paper, but I'm just saying that it's causing more issues, isn't it?
So this unmarked police officer in plain clothes has come across, right? She's come across, not knowing what's happened, and then started putting her 2 pences in. Basically saying, why do you need to film? We've got it on camera, and the street cameras, which is recording it. Your camera is causing an issue. With who? The only person it's causing an issue with is the absolute tyrants which are going to come in and start attacking everybody. And yourself, another tyrant. That's the only people which has got an issue with somebody recording. Shameful. Absolute shameful.
Causing more issue. I don't know why she was talking about that.
Why is that alright? Why?
What's up? Who my top board ain't got nothing. Who my top board ain't got nothing better to do? Who's he talking to?
That she's talking. I was saying something to her. They're officers.
Oh, they're officers.
Yeah, they're police officers.
Oh, okay.
I did not violently comment them. I looked at them and said, fuck you.
You were here causing more problems.
Who said that?
That's what she said.
We're here causing problems.
No, yeah, the officer, the other one that just went there.
Who, him?
No, her. The other one on the other side. So,
The two ladies are officers.
yeah, I know.
Making sure she's alright, innit? It's roughing her up a bit.
Yeah.
It's a bit rough. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it is a bit
He's been trying for about 5 years to be a proper officer. Here they are. Here we go.
Here comes the rough one.
Here we go. Rambo's brother.
Oh, look, that's a bit rough. That's a bit rough. That was a bit rough. That was a bit rough. That was absolutely rough, mate.
They're all coming now, mate. Here they are. Here they are. They're all coming.
Rough.
All because one man wants promotion.
Rough, innit? Don't you think? Don't you fucking think that's rough?
Out of order. Out of order.
That's fucking rough, man.
Okay then, so now what I want you to do is count how many police officers there are there, including community support officers and plainclothes officers. Now you tell me if it's justified to have that many officers for an arrest of this woman. Fair enough, she's being a bit vocal, but she's not being aggressive whatsoever. And then you're seeing them get really heavy-handed and pinning her up against a window. That was 3 or 4 officers pinning her up against a window. Now, it's, in my opinion, completely unnecessary and unlawful use of violence towards her. I would say violence and not force, because that's what it is. Unlawful force is classed as violence, and that's what this is, an unlawful. This is a violent attack 4 or 5 police officers attacking one person on suspicion of theft. Bear that in mind, it's suspicion of theft. All of these resources for suspicion of theft. Where are they when there's people getting knifed up and that? They're nowhere to be seen. Absolute disgrace. Our police would rather come to an incident like this than actual real crime. Not only that, we've got our government releasing criminals, violent criminals on the streets after what, less than 40% of the sentence. Some of them have been imprisoned as possibly looking at what, 30-some months in prison and getting released after 9 months. Absolute disgrace our country is coming. And it doesn't help that you've got tyrant police officers. We've got a useless prime minister which is justifying his stupid actions by, well, the other government left us in this. Well, how about you release non-violent criminals rather than violent criminals? It's absolute disgrace, this country. I'm ashamed to be British at the moment.
Fucking bang out of order.
Look at all that stuff on the floor because they're fucking
That's what they're like, innit?
What are you doing? Why not get arrested?
I know you want this, or they're right things. Give me seconds.
Fucking rough. Fucking out of order. Compromise.
Can you like this
And then woman one, I mean, they're worse.
Exactly.
And them two women there,
He's fucking out of order.
treating another woman like that as well. Disgraceful.
Fucking out of order.
All of you. Fucking nasty little fuckers.
Seriously, that's fucking
Yeah. Mr. Pretend to be a copper. Never ain't been promoted yet. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth, mate. Shut your mouth. Fucking disgusting. The way they treat the girl. That was not nice at all. That was not nice.
Hey guys, can you move on?
Let me move on where? Can you move on?
We can seize your phone if we need to.
Seize what phone? I don't think so, darling. You can try.
She can seize it under section 19 of PACE because it contains evidential
Why are you touching
information.
me?
So if she needs
Why are
to
you
seize
touching
it,
me?
she can
Why
seize
are you
it.
touching me?
Because I'm just making sure you understand.
I can hear you.
Because
You don't have
that's
to touch
fine.
me. You don't
Good.
have to touch me.
Good. That's what we want to do.
Okay then, so let's get straight into it. So it says section 19 of PACE, which is the Police and Criminal Evidence Act of 1984. And we're looking at subsection 3 is the one which is relevant, but this bit here is relevant as well because of what he said. So let's just read that bit
The
out.
powers conferred by subsections 2, 3, and 4 below are exercisable by a constable who is lawfully on any premises.
So now
The
let's
constable
read.
may seize anything which is on the premises if he has reasonable grounds for believing A. That it is evidence in relation to an offence which he is investigating or any other offence, and B. That it is necessary to seize it in order to prevent the evidence being concealed, lost, altered, or destroyed.
So a key word in this is constable. That female was not a constable, she was a PCSO, Police Community Support Officer. That is it. So she has zero authority or powers to seize anything. Secondly, he has to have reasonable grounds to believe that it's evidence and relating to evidence in a crime that he is looking at. So, and it's necessary to seize it. The only difference is, if you listen to the reason why they said they was going to seize the phone in the first place, it's absolutely wrong. One officer told him to, can he leave? He said no, and then she used a threat, that's what it was, in my opinion, a threat of seizing his property if he don't leave. It's a tactic to try and intimidate him to make him leave. You will lose your phone if you don't. So what is that to me? That is a section 26 of the Criminal Justice and Courts Act 2015, which would be covered under this.
Corrupt or other improper exercise of police powers and privileges. 1. A police constable listed in subsection 3 commits an offence if he or she A. He exercises the powers and privileges of a constable improperly, and B. Knows or ought to know that the exercise is improper.
So what you're saying is them using their powers of privilege, which it is, to threaten to seize somebody's property in proper use of them powers? Well, I would say yes. So what is the punishment for that? There's the punishment right there.
A police constable guilty of an offence under this section is liable, on conviction on indictment, to imprisonment for a term not exceeding 14 years or a fine, or both.
So we see over and over and over and over again police improper use of their powers, but not one of them gets sentenced. Considering the sentence is 14 years, a serious crime, you never see it. Now let's just get back to the video.
Don't touch me.
Because I just want to make sure you're clear.
There's
That's
no need to
fine.
touch
Just
me.
making sure you understand.
Put your hands on me.
Get back from me.
Hello.
Get out of my face. Get out of my face.
You tyrant.
Don't fuck about. You can't push back.
Get out of my face.
You can't push back like that. You can't.
Calm down. Don't be a tyrant. You're a tyrant.
You can't push people like that.
You're a tyrant. You put your hands up. You're a tyrant.
Oh dear.
You're a tyrant. Because you're tyrant.
You're definitely going to get reported. I'm definitely going to report you, mate.
Don't fucking push.
What's his number? What's his number, that officer?
I'm not sure. You'll have to ask him.
Okay then, so what you've just seen is one officer go hands-on with a bystander so he understands what he is saying. That's what he said, the words will come out of his mouth. Now he is going to identify this person. Bear in mind, this little incident there, look where they are. Look where this incident is happening. Near the end of the video, you're going to see their justification for them going hands-on. Bear in mind, they are where they are. Don't forget how far back they are from the actual incident. So let's continue.
Can you identify yourself? What's your number, sir?
No, I need to get it closer to
No, I
there.
want to see your number.
It's just there. And there. And there. Well done.
There you go. What's your name?
Don't have to give you that.
You sure about that?
I will go down there.
Listen, he's got bad heart. He's got bad heart. He's got bad heart. What are you doing? What are you doing? He's got bad heart. He had a heart attack not too long ago.
And that's what I'm trying to deal with.
Why are you treating him like? Why are you got him on the floor for? Why have you got him on the floor? What's he done?
Let him talk to you. What's your name, man? Let him talk to you.
You lot are out of order, man. Seriously. Is that how it is?
You can't just walk
Is that
up
how
to
it is?
You can't just walk up to someone.
Is really that how it
You
is?
can't just walk up to someone and push him. Yes. You want to cause a fight.
He was pushing me.
He was pushing you. Really? I've got it all on camera, mate. I've got it all on camera. All right, we'll see. We'll see who was pushing who. We'll see who was pushing who. We'll see who was pushing who.
Don't you tell me what he didn't do.
I was watching.
If I'm telling you, he never pushed me.
He never pushed you. He never pushed you.
You're being called. You can talk to him.
Right, he's being called, but the other officers just ran up to him and pushed him. Yeah, but
The man's had a heart attack. You lot got him on the floor, roughing him up like that.
He's good enough to get arrested, isn't he?
Good enough to push up. You can. You know what? You ain't got a lot to say. I've got you steaming out your car and what you done to that young girl. I've got you, mate. I've got you. Don't worry. Don't worry, mate. Don't worry. We'll make the complaint. Don't worry. Don't worry.
please.
Don't worry, mate. Don't worry.
At the road and let's take a few breaths.
Fuck's sake.
Do not worry, mate.
How you feeling now? Calm down.
Community policing. Oh my God. Yeah.
What's your metaphor?
Take time, please.
You need to make sure he gets to a safe place.
Yeah, please.
This is last one. Causing more issues, you will be going in.
He wasn't causing that issue.
So what you've just seen is the police officers escalate a situation to make it physical, to then blame the victims of their escalation for the reason why they're on the floor and injured and whatever. This is the type of policing we have got. Bear in mind, as you can see, the actual first incident was what? 2.5 car lengths away from where it was happening. So And then them saying if he pushes an officer, what? So an officer is allowed to come into his space and attack him, and we're not allowed to do anything. I think you'll find that's absolute nonsense. Under extreme circumstances, if you believe you're going to be a victim of crime, of violence, unlawful violence, and you have not committed an offence, you can legally defend yourself, even against a scumbag police. Now, it's hard to fight in court, but there is cases where people have won from defending themselves against the police. The Black Belt Barrister's got a brilliant video on that. It's really old, but he has covered this in one of his videos, so go over to his channel and find that video if you really want.
Problem. That officer came in. That officer came into my face for no reason.
You were down on the floor trying to get your breath a minute ago, pal. We've been looking after you.
I had a heart attack a month ago. That does explain your behaviour, does it, sir? It doesn't.
That officer there pushed him to the ground for no reason.
Okay, well, I'm sure his behaviour. If he carries on, isn't it?
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not.
They act like idiots. They get dealt with effectively. You do not stand in the street, push police officers. Put that on YouTube for all I care. You touch a cop, you get dealt with.
No. This is for evidential purposes, mate.
Put your hands on a cop, you get dealt with. End of that.
Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? I know better than that, mate.
He told him to come toward you. You can't. You have no right. You had no right to push him. No right whatsoever.
We've seen it all, mate. Don't worry. It's all there. It's all been documented. Don't worry. Yeah, I've got him. I've got him logged already. Don't worry. I've got him logged. Don't worry. Got him logged, mate.
Was not certain whatsoever. He lied. He meant to come and damn lie.
All wannabes, mate. Seriously.
Lie is damn lie. No.
Out of order.
No lie. You were lying.
Out of order. Community policing. Community policing.
You're in big trouble. You had no right.
We've seen what you've done, mate. We've seen what you've done.
Yes, and you're in trouble now.
Seen what you've done.
Why are you walking away?
You can't take it back.
Yeah, too late now. All evidence against you.
You cannot take it back.
Yeah, you're in big trouble now. Yeah, walk away. You fucking
So you're swearing in a public place as well?
Who?
Swearing. When I turned up...
Now you're digging low. Now you're digging low. You didn't have to swear. You were quite aggressive, pushing people around, coming up in people's face, pointing, sticking your fingers in people. It's all on camera, mate. It's all on camera. It's all on camera. You know what I mean? It's all on camera, mate.
Reputation for us to do our job. People get in our face. We will act decisively, make decisive action.
What? For someone swimming? For someone.
So he storms off once he's been proven to be a fucking idiot. And then you've got this other absolute fucking idiot trying to justify his actions. If somebody comes into our face, we have the right to... Yeah, and so do we. So do we, the people. If an absolute fucking idiot in a costume clown comes in our face, screaming in our fucking face, and then pushing us, yeah, I am pissed off. This type of behaviour we're seeing all too often. All for petty crime. Suspicion of theft, and you've got this type of reaction. Absolute fucking jokes. And then he's like, well, if you come in our face, I think you'll find it was the other way around. You had your fucking little bald-headed dog come up, get in people's faces, start fucking shouting at him, and then pushing him. And then when he pushes back, it's a big problem. You fucking disgrace. Absolute fucking disgrace.
Filming, he came up pointing and pushing.
He just went whack.
Right, let me explain. Right, if we need a safe working environment.
Watch yourself. Come this way, mate.
All you got to do is say, can you dress back?
Talk over you. Likewise,
all you got to do is say dress back. All you got to do is say go back to a certain amount of level. No.
Right, you're not going to talk to me, so I'm going.
I'm going to talk to you.
I'll talk to you.
Right.
As a police officer, we need safe work environments. The reason why that young lady...
In the gathering.
He didn't push me. He pointed up. Fine, I'm fine.
She's currently smoking crack in a public place. When I've tried to take that away from her face, she inhales. As soon as she is under arrest, she becomes my responsibility, a police officer's responsibility. If she overdoses and dies, that's on us.
We weren't talking about you doing your job.
So the next case was...
I want your colleague's number. I want every number.
Calm down.
I had a heart attack a month ago. My sergeant's going to kill you. Ben, if you're an heart attack...
Yeah, but this is the bit where... Not you, not him. It wasn't him.
It wasn't him.
Yes, it was. It wasn't him. It was the other officer. 6-1. It was 6101.
All your numbers. You was from a surgeon.
It wasn't this one. It wasn't this one.
So, if it's explanation, officers need a safe working environment to work. If people are breaching that, and we believe we're at risk of trying to deal with someone, cops get pushed from behind, stuck behind. It happens all the time.
Yeah, I understand all that.
We're entitled under common law and Section 3 Criminal Law Act to move people away from ourselves.
So someone's not even in. I'm here. It's over there. I'm filming. The officer came up. So, come on, please. Come
I'm
on,
not going to
man.
make comments about what I did or did not see.
I can show you on the camera.
I can show you on the camera. What I did see was individuals pushing cops. That is not acceptable.
No, the cop.
The cop pushed him first.
The cops are allowed to push people back. We're allowed to. Under common law.
What, in the middle of the street when the thing's over there?
I tell you what. Why didn't you lot push that? I call them white boys that threw all the things at all you officers. Why didn't you push them back?
Was I here? Was I here for that?
There you go.
They were. Whoever was here, innit?
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, but that is sort of true, sir.
If you've got any issues, you can go down the station.
Oh, we are. Oh, no, we will. We're taking it up.
You're the one blasting your mate on the floor who's apparently had a heart attack, unwell, but yet good enough to put hands on officers.
Good enough to do what?
Good enough to put his hands on officers.
No, he didn't. I've seen it all. I saw it all. He didn't put his hand on the officers.
I'm fine, yeah.
You're a disgrace, mate.
I think you need to look at yourself.
You're a No. Why don't you talk for me then? Why don't you talk for me?
No,
I think you're a disgrace. Exactly, yeah, back in the day. And what? So what? What about back in the day? What about me back in the day? Say that again. Me and you had no interactions apart from one where you tried to follow me. Then you rang the real police to stop me. That's the only interactions we've ever had. Have you forgot?
Just upload it to Facebook, whatever you want to do.
Don't worry about it, mate. Don't worry about it. See you later. Don't worry about it, mate.
So I didn't get into the Section 5 thing because the Section 5 thing is absolutely irrelevant. We all know it has to be threatening or abusive behaviour in a public place, which just swearing in general is not threatening nor abusive. Secondly, this other cop is saying we need a safe space. Remember what I said, where the incident actually happened. Near enough across the road, but yet they're still going at him, they're still pushing people, even though they're maybe 2 bus lengths away. They're nearly 50 feet away. There was stood a car and a van length away. So you're talking, what's a car, 16 feet, plus a van, maybe another 20 feet. You're talking maybe 30 foot at an absolute minimum. 30 foot away from the initial incident, but yet you need more space. You wasn't bothered until he told that PCSO, try and seize my property. That is when it all kicked off, and then you had the little fucking man syndrome, slap-headed bastard getting involved and pushing people around, then does a runner, fails to identify correctly. It's on here, and then when he tries to record it, goes mad at him like he's going to attack him again. Not only did he go hands on somebody, I bet the little fucking gimp didn't do a use of force. Fill in a use of force, which he did. He used force because he pushed people away. That is force. And then he has to justify that force. I hope this video goes straight in, and I hope he gets fired. Absolute fucking monkey. You've got all of these constables what justified his behaviour. Not one of them, I guarantee not one of them, will stand up and complain to their bosses on his behaviour. This is why all police are bad. Because even if there's one bad apple there, they'll all stand up and protect that bad apple, which makes you all bad. It's as simple as that. Right, I'm going to stop now because this video's really wound me up. Let us know in the comments down below what you thought of this interaction. As always, like the video, it does open YouTube's algorithm, and I'll catch you on the next one.